What's good, YouTube? Today I'm going to walk you through a quick tutorial on, I don't know if it's a tutorial actually, maybe it is. I'm going to show you how I take care of my skin in the mornings before I go out for a full day in the city. Okay, so I'm going to exfoliate first. This is like a really cool product actually because it's a exfoliator, but it doesn't have sea salt or any kind of like, you know, abrasive agent that does the exfoliating. It's actually just the gel itself. So it kind of looks like this on your hands. Can you see that? Looks like moisturizer. Also, peep the sleeping mask as a headband to keep my hair out of my face. That's how you know this is gonna be high quality. That's on there. So the next step after I exfoliate, I'm gonna rinse my face, obviously. But I'm also gonna give it a quick wash with my Nature Republic Rose Foaming Cleanser. So I'm gonna go do that and I'll be right back. Okay. So, face is clean now. My skin feels a little dry just because I did that really fast and then dried it really fast so I could come back to filming. So, next thing I wanna do is tone, and I have this, oh boy, should have done some prep work here. I don't know how to say this. Badescu? Hope that's not offensive. Anyway, so I use this, it's Witchhazel and Rosewater, and I just put a decent amount of that into my hands. I don't use a pad or anything like I see people using, like those little like cotton pads. I don't do that. I just put it in my hands. I rub my hands together so my hands are wet, and then I just Home Alone it, dude. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, ah! That's silly, but really that is what I do. I put it right on my cheeks, and then I just kind of put it all over my face. And I feel like, specifically with rose water, it's good for redness. Rose is an ingredient that's good for helping with redness, so that's a concern of mine, is that my skin turns red. If I'm embarrassed, or if it's just cold, or if it's hot, really any situation will make my skin turn red. And I hate it, especially in the winter when it's windy and cold, and I won't have any breakouts or anything, and my skin will be so clear, but it'll still look shit because it'll just be really red. So I really like to hit it with the rose water. So next step. I have this, this is a really cool product. A lot of the products I'm using are from different K-beauty, different Korean skincare lines. So there was Nature Republic for the first two. Then we had a non-Korean product, but now I'm going back to another Korean product. This is from CosRX, and it is a BHA Emulsion. Anyway, so I just kind of put that on my hands and apply it all over my face. Everything that I put on, I feel like I really work into my skin, you know what I mean? Like, I think maybe sometimes people just kind of like pat, and I'm like, I guess that's okay. It's probably not hurting anything, but I don't see why you wouldn't want to like really just, hair. Why you wouldn't just want to really work it into the skin. Face Shop, another K-beauty line. And this does not have SPF. So I'm just gonna use a little bit of this because I am gonna use an SPF moisturizer after, but because it's winter and because it's New York City, I want that extra moisture. So just kind of put it on my fingers, and like everything else, I just Home Alone it on my face. Just so you know, I literally do that every time. I don't know. The worst thing you can do to a teenager is tell him or her that they're funny, because then they grow up like this. Don't tell kids they're funny. Just let them be doctors. Don't tell them they're fucking funny. All right. So the next thing I'm gonna do, this is super simple. This is CVS, this is Rite Aid or Walgreens, whatever. I got Neutrogena SPF. So this is just for sun protection, and it's also a moisturizer as well. So we're just gonna, Home Alone, baby. You notice how I'm like really hitting my eyes with all this stuff too? Like, I feel like a lot of times people are scared to touch their under eye. Like, obviously you don't want to like exfoliate under your eye because it's too harsh and the skin is really thin here, but I do think you should apply your SPF there. You should apply it to your nose. Like, I feel like people sometimes just kind of hit cheeks and forehead, and you know, fuck all the rest of it, but don't do that. Okay, so my skin is pretty much set. It's a little, I need to let that absorb for a moment. This is not a brag by any means, because that would be a shitty thing to do. But people often say to me, hey, you have good eyebrows, or what do you do for your eyebrows? How do you fill in your eyebrows? And the reality is, I don't fill in my eyebrows. What I do is comb them, like with a spoolie. I just have a little spoolie here, and I literally just brush it up. I'm looking in a mirror too, so, okay. All right, so something that I do after I, you know, because I'm doing the whole get ready thing, something I do after I apply my moisturizer and get my skin prepped, like all this was like for the health of the skin. Now we can get into a little bit more of like vanity things, I guess. Like I have a Anastasia Beverly Hills. I don't know if you can see this. I'm a makeup artist. Makeup artists are always like, using the C350 brush from Morphe. And I'm like, oh, this is from Dwayne Reed. This is from Rite Aid. Okay, anyway, I do have this product, and it's a concealer. It's generally just a stick. I'm not a makeup pro by any means, but what I like to do, because I am insecure about my under eyes, I like to just give it a little concealer. I'm not gonna like go crazy. Oh, and it's really hard to see from where I'm sitting. This might look shitty. Okay, just kind of give it like a, yeah. And then you leave it. Just kidding. Stupid. Idiot. Okay. I take this guy. This is a sponge. I wet the sponge. And then I just blend it. Is that good? Is this good? Ridiculous. Why am I doing this? Why am I trying to do YouTube? God. Something like that, okay? And then the last thing I do for my skin before I say like, okay, I'm ready for a day, is I hit it with this Anastasia Beverly Hills Dewy set, which is just a setting spray. But I like it because it's supposed to make your skin look dewy, and I think I'm into that. I'm into dewy skin. Also, I tend to run on the dry side, so dewy is good. All right, here we go. This is fun, actually. Okay, too much, for sure, too much. Okay, I'm learning. Hey, we're all learning here. Sick. Now I'll just throw on some accessories and button my shirt. We'll see how it turns out. Yeah, something like that. Throw on an earring, a little necklace. Oh, I got a little bump. Little necklace, put my hair up. Yeah, that's it.